Hello and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 2nd of August, presented by me, Sarah, and Michelle.
This newsletter was full of important notices and information for members and was opened by the CEO message from Warren Clark.
In it, he spoke about how the federal government has announced that it wants to legislate easier movement for casual employees to become full-time employees in many different sectors, including road transport.
The government says it will legislate a fair and objective test to provide certainty to businesses, and there will be no change where the use of casual employment is genuinely flexible and benefits both worker and business. NatRoad awaits the details and, as always, will adopt a pragmatic, common sense approach to proposed legislation with our members' viability as our guiding concern.
Fuel tax credit rates have increased in line with fuel excise duty indexations since the 1st of August 2023. As you are probably aware, fuel tax credits provide businesses with a credit for the fuel tax, excise, or customs duty that's included in the price of fuel used in machinery, plant equipment, heavy vehicles, and light vehicles traveling off public roads and on private roads. The amount depends on when you acquire the fuel, what fuel you use, and the activity you use it in. Fuel tax credit rates can also change regularly, so it's important to check the rates each time you do your business activity statement.
The Australian Tax Office has online tools to assess a business's eligibility and to calculate the current rate. You'll find them in your member newsletter. Remember that as the rates have changed, you may need to apply separate rates for fuel acquired between 1 July and 31 July. If you claim less than $10,000 in fuel tax credits each year, you can use the rate that applies at the end of your BAS period to work out your claim. Always keep accurate records to support your claims.
Don't miss out on the ultimate trucking event of the year. Register now for the NatRoad Conference 2023 on the sunny Gold Coast. Enjoy important industry updates, expert insights, networking, and a chance to have your say. Secure your spot before the early bird registrations end.
Join us at the prestigious RACV Royal Pines Resort from 27 to 29 September for masterclasses, delegate sessions, and unforgettable networking functions. Register now with the link in the newsletter or head to the events page on the NatRoad website for more information. Also, if you haven't nominated for the prestigious NTI NatRoad Awards, make sure to do so before the 14th of August. Check your email newsletter for details or head to the award page of the NatRoad website.
We're well into the new financial year, and the annual wage review that resulted in a 5.75% increase in minimum wages under modern awards is in effect. Additionally, the national minimum wage has been raised to $23.23 per hour, or $882.80 per week. Expense-related allowances have also increased by 5.75%.
If you are an employer, you should have incorporated these increases into your first full pay period on or after 1 July 2023. It is an employer's responsibility to ensure that all employees are paid correctly in accordance with the relevant award.
We strongly recommend that employers paying above the current award rate take the time to review the changes to make sure they are not underpaying. NatRoad has produced a new rates guide covering the Transport Worker Classification grades, Road Transport and Distribution Award, Long Distance Operations, and Worker Classification levels from the Private Clerks Award. You'll find it on our website on the news and updates or the link in your email newsletter.
Victorian members should action a state government direction for businesses to destroy COVID-19 vaccination information collected under previous health regulations no later than 11 August 2023.
Employers in Victoria have previously been required to collect vaccination information for employees, independent contractors, and their employees. Victorian businesses must destroy these records securely and confidentially, or they could be in breach of privacy legislation.
A new Australian design rule will make technologies like reversing cameras and motion sensors mandatory in all new vehicles, Federal Assistant Minister for Infrastructure and Transport Carol Brown has announced.
Legislation is being prepared for reversing technologies that meet the new standard. They will be compulsory for all new vehicle models from the 1st of November 2025. For new vehicles made from existing models, the technology will be required to be installed from the 1st of November 2027.
The way employers need to manage flexible working requests changed on 6 June 2023. Employees with 12 months or more continuous service can make flexible working requests if they have a special circumstance.
These include being the parent or being responsible for a child of school age or younger, being a carer within the meaning of the Care Recognition Act 2010, having a disability, being aged 55 or older, experiencing violence from a member of the employee's family, providing care or support to a member of the employee's immediate family or a member of the employee's household, who requires care or support because the member is experiencing violence from the member's family.
When an employee makes a flexible work request, an employer must respond within 21 days or a dispute may be brought. Either party may refer to a dispute to the Fair Work Commission and civil penalties may ultimately apply.
An employer may refuse a request if they have reasonable grounds. For more information, contact a NatRoad advisor.
New South Wales has made changes to its licensing rules that affect overseas drivers from 1 July 2023. The first change is a 6-month residency rule. Temporary visa holders who intend to reside continuously within New South Wales for 6 months or longer will need to convert to a New South Wales license within 6 months.
The second is a withdrawal of driving privileges for all persons in New South Wales driving on an overseas driver's license if they accrue 13 demerit points, are convicted of a serious driving offence, are suspended or disqualified from driving a motor vehicle in any part of Australia or another country, or are convicted of a drug or alcohol-related driving offence. Affected drivers will need to apply for a New South Wales licence once their suspension or disqualification period is over.
NatRoad continues to go to bat for members and the broader industry for fairer tolling. We have lodged a submission with the New South Wales Government's tolling inquiry calling for fundamental changes to the way truckies are tolled in that state. Changes sought include slashing the cost recovery toll multiplier between cars and trucks from 3 times to 2 times, exemptions for Euro 6 and Euro 0 emissions vehicles, heavy vehicles, and toll discounts for off-peak or multiple journeys.
NatRoad says the multiplier used to calculate the supposed cost of tollway upkeep and maintenance is much too high, and the justification for higher charges on trucks don't stack up. While we don't expect any changes to be earth-shattering, any concessions for trucks will be welcome. For the full list of claims, read the media release on our website located in the Media Centre.
As always, if you have any further questions or queries regarding stories mentioned, please do not hesitate to contact NatRoad on 1800 272 144 or email info@natroad.com.au.
NatRoad would like to thank Foundation partner Cummins for sponsoring this newsletter.